Hi, it's Bridgette. Let's do a card reading, shall we? I think cards are a great way to keep inspired. And no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're facing, pulling out a card deck is just a tool, a resource to help remind you, maybe to invite you to think of your life in a little different context. So today we're going to use a couple different cards. We're going to use these. These are a card deck that I don't know if you've seen before, the Ascension Cards by Diana Cooper. If you Google up Diana Cooper, super spiritual, very angelic, kind of deep. Okay, these are deep. We're going to pull one of these just to kind of give us a little bit of a platform. It's almost like a spirituality, not even 101, a spirituality 305. Okay, different kind of energy. I love the way that these cards look. The cards themselves are beautiful. Very, very gorgeous. Very astral for those of you who like star energies or like Starseed energies. This might help connect that with like angelic energies as well. But anybody can use these cards. These are the Ascension Cards by Diana Cooper. I don't know if I have a link to these. I'll have to see if I do or not. I might not have them on my list below of resources yet, but these aren't ones I use all the time. This is just a simple one, or not a simple one that I don't use very often, actually. I'm kind of surprised that I grabbed these. This is kind of weird, because I just wanted something simple to help inspire us. Well, apparently this is what's going to give us some info. Okay. Got to trust the universe and the alignment. Okay, so let's give us a card here. Help us be inspired. Help us get a new loving perspective. All right, so, interesting. Okay, so these cards they're just different. They can be very deep. They can give you someone to focus on or look into as far as spiritual helpers, assistants, masters go, as far as support team. It comes with a guidebook, a rather nice, robust sized, by the way, and it's actually easy to read the font, if that's a thing for you. All right, so this one says Neptune. All right, so we're going to kind of fill into this, and then I'm going to go to where the energy, the channel, if there's a channel or additional information with this. Okay, it says Neptune. Again, there's no pictures on here. It's just words and an affirmation. All right, so Neptune. It says Neptune is the planet of higher spirituality, and the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria is held within the ascended aspect. Okay, Lemuria and Atlantis. This is some deep stuff. Atlantis is more energetic as far as water goes. To me, Lemuria is the balancing of the masculine and feminine energies, the male, the energy of the earth as it's depicted in the mountains, and the water coming together. That's what Lemuria feels like to me. I actually have a Lemurian crystal, a Lemurian wisdom keeper crystal. If you are super psychic and a major healer, that probably is something you also have and are familiar with, Lemurian crystals. And this ancient knowledge is like the way that it's like a key almost, and it unlocks an aspect of you in your grid system. This is kind of deep, but hey, let's talk about it. And Atlantis to me is much more telepathic. It's much more mind-to-mind connection. It's very visual to me. These are my interpretations. Yours might be different. I'm not like a scholarly study of Lemuria or Atlantis or folklore or lineages like this, but I know about them because of myself and my own experiences, as well as working in session with people who have been in these places, incarnated in these places. So the Atlantean energy to me feels very super blue. It's like this kind of cool, kind of almost iridescent blue light energy, and it has like this telepathy. It's connected to me with the third eye for me, and that's how it's connected. So vision, future, very technology-based as far as technology in a way of like sentient technology, like feeling and expression and understanding, like empathy, and utilizing the empathy energy and the clairsentient energy with the third eye energy with the telepathy energy for communication. So it's kind of this like triad of energy. And that's what Atlantis is for me. And it's very fluid, and it's very, it's like this underwater kind of society energy. And it's pretty fascinating, actually. And so the dolphins and whale energy, the sea turtles, anything that is of the water or the ocean, any kind of totem animal or spirit animal would be very connected and honoring of Atlantean energy. In addition, again, the Lemuria. So there is a connection between Atlantis and Lemuria. For me personally, to me, it's like one and the same. Like many people who were here chose to also be here. And the timelines are a little bit different, of course. But the worlds are, to me, they have a bridge. And the energy of Lemuria is very much a, if I could find, I don't have my crystal down here. It's very much like a salmon colored crystal. It's very much like a Himalayan rock salt, if you're familiar with that. That's kind of the color of the seed crystals, the Earthkeeper kind of crystal that they plugged into the earth so that we would be able to mine them and have them and find their ways to us so that they can unlock an aspect of our grid, which is our psychic energy, or a talent or skill that we have, maybe a craft or a desire that we have to help support the community of Earth as a grid as a whole. Now, when I say grid, what I mean is, I'm gonna grab one of my grids here. I mean this. This is a sacred geometry shape, and sacred geometries are grids. Like when I look at people psychically, when I'm talking to you in a session and I see you psychically, I look for the grids. I look at your grid. And yours might be totally different than this, but this is the base. This one is actually the flower or the seed of life, which at the center is the flower of life. This pattern shows up in nature. It's just very natural patterning. And it also shows up when I look at you. I start with the circles, the energy of the circles, and I look at the grids and see how things are working for you, like how they're connected. And some of these circles might be disjointed, or there might be intersection points that are lighting up, that are places that are hotspots that I should look at or focus on or ask you about. It could be a topic area for hotspot, or it could be a point of disconnection, or it could also be a dream or desire. And so when I connect the Lemurian energy itself, again, it's really like the Himalayan rock salt. It kind of looks like that. And to me, the Lemurian is much more structured, whereas Atlantis is much more fluid and flexible and almost creative, muse-like, while at the same time honoring all these technologies within us. The Lemuria feels much more structured and very, I don't want to say basic, that sounds confusing. Straightforward. To me, it's very straightforward. It's masculine, it's feminine, it's on the earth, it unfolds on the earth. Like when I see it, it literally looks like an unfolding blanket. And like at the edge of the ocean where you see the rock formations, like to me, that's the sacred spot or the altar space of Lemuria. So this is kind of a deep card reading here. So let's giving you, hey, I'm happy to introduce you to lots of different, I know a lot about a lot of different things when it comes to psychic connection, because I've been around the blocks, multiple dimensional connections. It's been 17 years, so I should know a few things, right? Again, though, remember, this is the lensing of my personal experience and through sessions with people like you. So it's not the be-all, end-all, but it's a place to start, okay? Explore and ask your own questions and trust your intuition, trust your gut as to what is true for you in regards to what I'm sharing, okay? So Neptune, all right, so let's go back. You are blessed, for you only receive this card when you are ready to receive the information. And we just talked about it, Lemuria and Atlantis. Beautiful energies, by the way. Your guidance is to tune into your Earth Star chakra, which is like, the Earth Star chakra is like, it's like this grid that I see for you, but it's on the base of the earth and your feet kind of connect into it. Your feet are like the key or the touch point, like the touching something and it opens kind of thing. That's what that is, Earth Star. So it's right below your feet. It says your guidance is to connect with the Earth Star Chakra, then connect with Neptune, the cosmic Earth Star Chakra, or the cosmic Earth Star Chakra. So it feels like Earth Star, and the cosmic Earth Star. So it's like an as above, so below. It's an as above, so below. Okay, it's reflection. It's a balancing energy of your higher consciousness, your cosmic consciousness and awareness, and this human life experience that you're living. Okay? See, simple. You just got to break it down into realistic terms because that's what we do. That's what I do. And the work that I share with you, right? Whether it's intuitive coaching, a psychic session, fairy grasshopper and vlogging channels, or intuitive informational videos, or on Above Life channel where we're channeling afterlife celebrity guests. All right, so it says Archangel Sandalphon, who I love. I'm totally a fan of Archangel Sandalphon, who totally fits this energy vibe. Love Sandalphon. It's a gorgeous turquoise kind of cyan color energy of Sandalphon. Oh, it just feels like the ocean, just water element. Oh, Atlantis and Lemuria. See how like Atlantis feels like it's like Lemuria's here, like I say, the Earth, super close. Earth with the place where the rocks, the rock formations, the mountains meet the ocean. That's where, to me, it unfolds. That's where you connect with it. That's how I would connect with it. And then the bridge energy is that below that then is where the Atlantean energy is, and it's very water-like. So it goes underneath the water and underneath the earth, so to speak, like theoretically, if it's the earth. All right, I hope I'm explaining this okay and it's not confusing. Again, this is my perspective, one way to explain this. There's lots of ways to understand this. There's not one way or the highway. There's what makes sense for you. Okay, this is just a place to start. Sandalphon is an archangel I love, very creative, fun. Sandalphon is fun. You want to have some fun? You want to know how to relax and just chill out? Bring Sandalphon into your life, okay? He will teach you that. That archangel will teach you that. Sandalphon is also a cosmic angel, works a lot with different multidimensional levels of people on different planets or different planes and those kinds of experiences psychically, like starseed energies, etc. Okay? So we speak many languages here and we are very diverse in the way that we are psychic here on Fairy Grasshopper channel. I just want to tell you that. You should know that, right? But I do my best to try to take this cosmic information and put it into real life practical terms so your brain will not reject it, so you can understand it without having to know all the answers or figure it out. Just understand it as this creative, imaginative, expressive energy that exists in a way that your heart and your soul know, and your mind doesn't have to know the details. All right, so then it says Archangel Sandalphon oversees this center. Totally makes sense. He nurtures your divine potential and will help you download the spiritual light that you are waiting for. Are you waiting for an up level? Are you waiting for a reconnection? Are you waiting for the cable company to come in and replace those lines in the house so you can have better service? That's the same kind of thing. And you know it's a pain in the butt when they have to come in and change everything because there's downtime, and it's the same for you and your internal system. So remember that if you're recalibrating right now. Remember that. Be gentle with yourself. And that's hard to do, and I need to do that myself, and I need to remember that myself, and I constantly have to get reminded of that. So it's like, I get it. It's not easy. So just have the perspective and know. This will expand your consciousness and greatly assist your ascension journey. So the affirmation is, I attune to the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria held in Neptune. So this concept of Neptune, I haven't heard this before. I haven't really pulled this card and like thought about it or anything like that. Neptune, to me, is like nautical energy. It's like sea energy. It's the water energy, which is absolutely perfect. Actually, as I'm stepping into this week, I'm feeling the water element a lot. And if you want to connect with water, take a bath or stand in the shower and let the energy of the water flow over you to clear you gently, clear your aura. So easy, you guys. It's so easy. We have natural elements like water, like the earth, like the air, so that we can easily work with our energy, easily refresh our energy, easily honor our spirit. Okay, you want to honor your spirit? Take a bath. You want to honor your spirit, step into that shower and let yourself be cleansed. Let the energy just be cleared around you, the excess, okay? So I attune to the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria held in Neptune. So interesting concept, Neptune. So there is a number on this card. It's 19, 1 and 9, which is interesting to me because this is my son who is going to be graduating soon. It's his soccer number. So to me, that's kind of a special little thing. So for me, that's a message. For you, the number 1 and 9, if you're into numerology, and even if you're not, look it up. So what you do is when you have a double-digit number, you add the two numbers together, and that's the numerology number that you would look up. So the 9 and the 1 equals 10, right? When you add them together, 1 plus 9 is 10. But then you break it down again because 10 is two numbers, right? 1 plus 0 is 1. So it's 1. So the number is 1. So here what I would feel like with this for me is I feel like this is like alignment, like the as above, so below, that the cosmic energy, the universal energy, the other planet stuff, all that, and the earth life is not all that strange or disconnected. It's actually in alignment. So that means divine energy and cosmic consciousness wisdom is accessible to us. It's not to stir the pot or make things crazy. In fact, it's to calm the chaos. If we allow that crown down energy instead of the root chakra up energy, we can receive and spread out through the earth star and then give back and up and connect through that cosmic star energy. All right. Okay. Oh, my nose is going here. Let me grab a tissue quick. I told you. Did I tell you in this video? Allergies and sinuses are tough right now. Oh, that's what happens in the spring. But it's okay, it's okay. I can get through it. I mean, a couple bad headaches and stuff. And puffy faces I can handle because I want the sunlight and I want the greenery. So I'm okay, I'm okay. I don't think I said that. I probably did that in my vlog that I shared. But all right, so this is an interesting lesson for today. So this is deeper than what I anticipated, which is fine. This is what's meant to be. This is what is needed. So it comes from this deck by Diana Cooper, Ascension Cards. It says, accelerate your journey to light. These are like really advanced, I would say. So you would just pull one. You wouldn't like do a reading with 5 of these. You'd pull one and connect into it. You could almost use these as a self-teaching, like a self-coaching as far as cosmic consciousness goes. You could literally do that. You could learn something new each day by pulling one of these and connecting with the energy, whatever resonates for you on the card. All right, so this is Bridget. As always, I hope I've inspired your spirit today, filled you with some hope, got you a little interested and curious in some cool topics here, as we're talking about Lemuria and Atlantis and star energy, and of course earth energy, and Sandalphon, Archangel Sandalphon, of course. So hey, thanks so much for being here. Before you go, make sure you subscribe and set your notifications here so that you get all of the great videos, whether they're vlogs or intuitive topics that I share, or channeling, because I will do some channeling here on Fairy Grasshopper channel that doesn't fit at Above Life channel, like archangels or deities, goddess aspects, like my channeling with a variety of different saints, goddess aspects and such. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.